What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, longtime trainer, mentor, father, big brother, uncle figure, Coach Calvin Ford alludes to a mega fight being on the table for undefeated, three-division, five-time world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is widely considered one of the faces of the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis possibly is the face of the sport of boxing. You check out my last video I did. Gervonta Tank Davis is 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. With that said, Coach Calvin Ford alluded to a big fight being finalized for Gervonta Tank Davis in his next fight. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis fought already twice this year. He faced off against then undefeated super featherweight WBA world champion in Hector Garcia, to which he knocked Hector Garcia out. That was January 7th of this year, excuse me. Then he fought April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, when he took on lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican-American superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is now 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 70-inch arm reach. He dropped Ryan Garcia in the second round, stopped him in the 7th round. 2 knockouts. More importantly, Gervonta Tank Davis did big gates in both fights, broke the record. Both fights, he made a statement, okay? The first fight against Hector Garcia, that fight took place in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena, and he broke the record for the live gate there with a $5.2 million gate. Then against Ryan Garcia, he did a $22 million gate and number 5 all-time gate against Ryan Garcia, okay? Now, Tank Davis has faced some legal issues. He was jailed Cinco de Mayo this year, and he spent 40 days in there. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is looking to get another fight in before the year is up, and many people are speculating what's next for Gervonta Tank Davis. His trainer, Coach Calvin Ford, has stated that they want to fight in a rematch with Mexican superstar title contender in IC Pitbull Cruz. Okay, they already fought. They fought December of 2021. Gervonta Tank Davis won a unanimous decision against IC Pitbull Cruz, but he didn't knock down Isaac Cruz. He didn't knock him out, and it was a competitive fight. Isaac Cruz made a good showing of himself, made himself a superstar, and many people started to take notice of Isaac Cruz from that fight. And he got a lot of attention from it, a lot of momentum, and he capitalized on it, right? From that point forward, Isaac Cruz was knocking out opponents in action-packed fights. And so Isaac Cruz and his fan base, they started to say, well, he exposed Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? Gervonta Tank Davis utilized the ring. It was one of his best performances, in my opinion. But nonetheless, people are saying he exposed Gervonta Tank Davis. Coach Calvin Ford has stated that he wants to, have that rematch. He wants to make a statement against Isaac Cruz. But there's another fighter that has, emerged and has one professional fight. But he's a superstar in mixed martial arts in the UFC. And that's Sean O'Malley, okay? Sean O'Malley is 28 years of age, 5'11", has a 72-inch arm reach, okay? He is a flyweight and bantamweight champion in the UFC. He has a record of 17 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest, 12 wins by way of knockout. He also has a professional fight that has 1 win, 1 win by way of knockout. And Sean O'Malley has been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, after his big win. He stated he wanted to fight and take on Gervonta Tank Davis and knock out Gervonta Tank Davis. Obviously, the UFC fighters, they don't get paid like the boxing fighters do, okay? So Isaac Cruz, 25 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 17 wins by way of knockout. 25 years of age, 5'3" with a 63-inch arm reach. He's vying for the opportunity to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. But nonetheless, Sean O'Malley is pushing for this fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. He's extremely pushing for this fight. And now they're saying that it's going to change the world. When they announce it, and he says that they're trying to get it over the hump, right? They're trying to secure it. Now, this is what's important to note. He says that it's going to change the world, it's going to shock the world when they announce it. Now, obviously, Coach Calvin thinks extremely high of Gervonta Tank Davis, so everything Tank Davis does, he's going to say it's going to shock the world. But all the other fights and fighters that he can sign to fight are all occupied. Outside of Isaac Cruz, you have undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion, who is now junior welterweight title contender, Devin the Dream Haney. You have the fight with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is occupied, undefeated two-division champion, former super featherweight unified champion. He's fighting November 16th. Devin Haney's fighting December 9th. So that leaves one other guy that could be groundbreaking outside of the two I just mentioned, Isaac Cruz and Sean O'Malley, which is two-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, now WBO reigning junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is 19 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. He is 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. That's another option for Gervonta Tank Davis that could be groundbreaking. But Teofimo Lopez already stated that he's not going to fight at a catchweight. He fights at 140. He's the champion at 140. And Tank Davis has already stated that he's not going up to 140. He had no interest to go to 140 to fight Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, or anybody else for that matter. He already fought at 140 when he beat WBA regular champion Mario Barrios. So he doesn't have interest in going to 140, right? So that all but eliminates Teofimo Lopez, who's rumored to be possibly facing off against former unified junior welterweight world champion Jose Ramirez in his next fight. So I don't believe it'll be Teofimo Lopez for that reason, unless they're planning on fighting Teofimo Lopez in 2024. But if he's planning to fight in December, I don't see it being Teofimo Lopez. Maybe, maybe not. That would be a huge fight. Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis would be an absolutely huge, enormous fight. Okay, that would be an enormous fight. That would be groundbreaking. But are the two sides going to come together, Top Rank at ESPN, to make that fight happen with Showtime President of Sports Steven Espinosa, PBC Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman? I'm hard-pressed to see that happening this year. But the fight with him, Tank Davis, and Sean O'Malley, that makes a lot of sense to close out the year, right? Now, Dana White would have to be on board. There's a lot of variables that have to come together. But he stated that, it's a mega fight and that, it's going to be groundbreaking. In order for it to be groundbreaking and a mega fight, it got to be somebody that you don't foresee. Again, I'm hard-pressed to see it being Teofimo Lopez. Maybe it is. I hope it is. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson are occupied. Lomachenko's coming off loss. That's not groundbreaking. Sean O'Malley makes sense. It makes sense, right? And I hope he fights Sean O'Malley because, truthfully, I'm sick and tired of the UFC fighters calling out these boxers, especially in their prime, and we know it's for a paycheck. We know that it boils down to a paycheck, point blank and period, right? They know they're going to get paid handsomely for fighting a boxer, the crossover fan base, and they it's two different disciplines. So I actually hope that Tank Davis fights Sean O'Malley before the year is up. I truly hope that Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting Sean O'Malley before the year is up. I hope that that's the case. And then I hope Tank Davis makes a statement out of Sean O'Malley. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But I hope it's Teofimo Lopez as well. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. I'm gone. Peace.